For many people, death is perceived as a void, a state of complete darkness and solitude. However, what science reveals to us about the perceptions we have before death may surprise you. Dying can be a much more pleasant experience than you imagine. Our physical body is just a vehicle, a temporary manifestation that we use in this human dimension. The moment of transition, that is, death, tends to be more peaceful and comforting than simply being alone in darkness or total unconsciousness. Death involves being surrounded by light and vibrant energies that assist us in this new evolutionary stage. The goal here is not to talk about death itself, but to help you understand that this event can be much more interesting than you imagine. Of course, this perception varies according to the individual, depending on their level of evolution and the type of death they experience. For example, in cases of physical death resulting from accidents, it is common for the person not to even notice the moment of impact, experiencing a kind of blackout, an absence of lucidity in the final instant. Now, when a person perceives the moment of transition, fascinating phenomena occur. One of the first is the vibrational state. Many people, in the final seconds before death, feel an intense vibration within themselves, as if a powerful energy were vibrating internally. This is not a hallucination or a human brain error. This perception of vibration is common both in the phenomenon of death and in out-of-body experiences, astral projections. This vibrational state can be described as a sensation of electric energy running through the whole body, something that many associate with a profound spiritual experience. Another impressive phenomenon is intracranial sounds. These are noises of undefined origin that seem to occur inside our heads. They can be clicks, buzzing, or sounds similar to chains being shaken. This happens when our bodies start to disengage, creating an energetic friction that the individual perceives as unusual sounds. Many of us have experienced strange noises while relaxed or about to fall asleep, which no one else seemed to hear. These sounds can be quite varied, from a simple hiss to more complex noises resembling a symphony of unknown sounds. Visually, many people perceive an increase in the brightness of the environment. It's as if a flame or a sun of energy illuminates the place. These luminous perceptions are not hallucinations, but are reported by people who go through out-of-body experiences and near-death experiences. This luminosity may be the arrival of other consciousnesses or beings coming to welcome the person who is dying. Often they are friends or benevolent spirits who present themselves to give greetings. The light, in this context, is not just a metaphor, but a real representation of the spiritual energy that surrounds the individual at the moment of transition. Another visual phenomenon is double vision. When the person is partially disengaged from the physical body, they begin to see the physical environment and, simultaneously, the multidimensional environment. It is common for people in hospital beds to see deceased relatives or luminous energies approaching. This double vision indicates that the person is seeing beyond physical matter, using clairvoyance that allows them to see energies and extra-physical beings. Double vision is often described as a state of expanded perception, where the barriers between the physical and spiritual worlds become thin and almost non-existent. Furthermore, there is the phenomenon of dual consciousness. This occurs when the person, in the state of transition between life and death, feels themselves in two places at the same time. They perceive their physical body and, at the same time, feel outside of it. This sensation does not mean that consciousness is divided, but rather that it moves so rapidly between the two bodies that it seems to be in both simultaneously. Dual consciousness can be a deeply transformative experience, as it allows the person to have a broader view of their own existence and the universe around them. All these phenomena depend greatly on the individual. If a person has lived a life of enmity and cruelty, they may not see light or friends at the moment of death, but rather a sense of loneliness and melancholy. This happens because in life, they planted negativity, and, in death, reap the consequences of their actions. The quality of the death experience is directly linked to the quality of the life that precedes it. Thus, those who have lived with kindness and positive intentionality may have a peaceful passage surrounded by light and spiritual friends. Death, for these people, is not a horrific event, but a transition to a new existence. If you still fear life after death, know that it is not belief or religion that saves, but rather your actions and who you are. Many atheists or materialists have peaceful passings, just as religious people do. What matters is how you lived your life and the actions you performed. True peace and tranquility in death come from the integrity and sincerity with which you lived your life. If you want to deepen your understanding of what to do in your existence and in life after death, consider exploring out-of-body experiences techniques, astral projections. I will talk about them here on the channel with some frequency. This can help you discover for yourself what exists beyond physical life, without risks or side effects. There are various practices such as deep meditation and relaxation techniques that can facilitate these experiences and provide a clearer view of what exists beyond our physical plane. I hope this video has helped you understand that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new journey. May this information change your mindset and posture so that your life and passage are balanced and supportive. Death can be seen as a natural continuation of the soul's journey, where new opportunities for growth and learning present themselves. Stay tuned to the channel for more reports and information on the evolution of consciousness. We have videos that report real experiences from people who were on the brink of death and came back telling what they saw on the other side. The search for spiritual knowledge is a continuous journey, and each new learning can bring a greater understanding and acceptance of our role in the universe. Thank you for watching the video until the end. Until next time.